So Joy Reid on MSNBC, one of the worst people on that channel, Joy Reid goes in and she says that and what her guests say more specifically is this is about Jewish supremacy.
Jewish supremacy is the main goal of Israel apartheid government. And I say the word apartheid because former Prime Minister of Israel, two of them, Ehud Olmert, Ehud Barak, security services, head of the Mossad, and many others use this word saying, in absence of any political solution, we will be entering apartheid. We're already living a project of ethno-religious exclusion and purity. This is what happened after years of Bibi Netanyahu incitement, weaponization of religion, and weaponization of race, where it doesn't matter democracy for even Palestinians who live inside. What matters is their ethnicity. What matters is their race, their religion. And it's basically this stage where the occupation is metastasized everywhere, not only in Gaza or in the West Bank or East Jerusalem, but also inside Israel.
So what is the claim here? Because there's a lot of these buzzwords, these slogans, apartheid, ethno-nationalism. Okay, what is this woman actually saying? Jewish supremacy? We did a whole show last week on the dead rhetoric of the left. What is she saying? She's saying that Israel is a Jewish state. Yep, that's true. And they believe that the Jews should have some special connection to the state of Israel. Yep, duh, it's a Jewish state. What do you, are you going to object if Saudi Arabia is an Arabian state? There aren't enough Japanese people in Arabia. Yeah, I guess. What about Japan for that matter? Japan basically does not permit immigration. Are they going to complain because there aren't enough Nigerians in Japan? Japan is a Japanese state. Well, that's ethno-nationalism. Yeah, right. Like most states, I guess. Yeah, right. Israel is not just an idea. I know it's become fashionable in recent decades to say that countries can be just an idea, but that's obviously reductive and absurd. Countries can have a creedal aspect, no question about it, but countries also have a people. And, Japan is a Japanese country, right? It has a connection to the Japanese people. It's the country for the Japanese. Israel is a Jewish state. That is what it is. So yes, are Palestinian Arabs going to have a different relationship to Israel than Jewish people will? Yeah, of course. Duh. They do have relatively good access to the political system, right? It's not as though Muslims are totally kicked out of the political system in Israel. Far from it. Muslims participate quite actively, actually, in the Israeli political system. But it is to say there is a special connection here for the Jews, just like there'd be a special connection for the Arabians in Saudi Arabia and the Japanese in Japan. It makes perfect sense. Why we're not allowed to say that now about countries is pretty strange, isn't it? Pretty strange to me. Oh, no. Do not go anywhere before you subscribe, before you ring that bell. Very, very important. Finally, the Faucis of the world are letting us unmuzzle ourselves. Big tech wants to keep us digitally muzzled, so make sure you subscribe. You will be able to get all of the notifications. See you on the next one.